Hi guys, welcome to our fourth online class. I'm just straightening my mat here. You will need 2 blocks today, most definitely. If you don't have yoga blocks, then stack up a couple of books to the level that you need. Remembering this is the lowest level, this is the second level, and the level I think most of you will use it at today. If your hamstrings are really tight, then go to this high level of your book stack. Having them on either side of the mat like this will probably serve you and you won't have to move your books. That being said, I have 2 mats laid out here, one vertical and one horizontal, just so that I can demonstrate things at different angles. If that confuses you and you need to move your blocks around, just stop the video, move your blocks to where you need them, and then we'll start again. Sorry, I keep clearing my throat. I have a little bit of a dry throat, so when I start to talk too much, I might start to cough. Do not have a fever. Don't have to worry about me having COVID. That said, I do have to bring some shiza out from this whole shelter-in-place thing today. So instead of just decompressing the spine, which is our main focus, I'm going to concentrate more on the metaphorical meaning of twisting. And I'm going to wring out all that stuff that's kind of built up in my head, all that energy that I don't need, and try and turn what started off as a bad day into a good day. You know it's a first world problem when your day is bad because it took you forever to get out the door and your ski biving didn't work when you get there. It's life in perspective, but I'm still going to use my yoga practice for that. If that does not work for you, if you're not into the metaphor, then think of this wringing of the spine or this twisting of the spine, physically separating the muscles that go along the spine and creating more space for the disc in between the vertebrae. If neither one of those works for you, then set the intention of your practice. Know that your journal question will be about that wringing of the spine. So we're going to start off on cat-cow. If you have wrist problems, bring your blocks with you. So coming into all fours, take your knees and place right underneath your hips. If you're using the blocks, you don't want them on the short angle, you want them on the middle angle so you can wrap your pinky and thumb around and decompress that wrist joint a little bit. You still want to get your shoulders right over your wrists. Go ahead and place the tip of the tongue on the roof of your mouth. Close your lips around your teeth. And start to inhale and exhale through the nose. You can close your eyes here. Make sure that the jaw is relaxed. Now we're going to be in this all fours position for a little while, but you need to fold up your mat underneath your knees. Make yourself really comfortable and feel the exhalation root down through the palms of the hands and the knees. Feel your shoulder blades spread wide. Feel your sacrum spread wide. Engaging Mula Bandha, meaning pelvic floor, Uddiyana Bandha, meaning spine and lift up underneath the diaphragm, and a little Chaturanga Bandha, the throat box. Feel yourself three-dimensional in space. Feel the fire in your belly. Feel the width of your back. Feel the weight. I'm going to move these blocks to side for now and just come down into all four. If your eyes are closed, go ahead and open them. And we're going to exhale and round the back, bringing head and tail together. Inhale and try and draw the tips of the shoulder blades in the opposite back pocket. Lift your heart through your arms, really pulling it forward. Exhaling here. Inhaling as you lift. So we're pairing the exhale with the flexion and the rounding, bringing head and tail together. And the inhale with the head and tail reaching away from each other and the heart comes forward. Keep this going, but try to push your hands away as you exhale and try and pull your hands towards you. And then go ahead and get your feet involved so you tuck your toes under on the exhale. And lengthen head and tail away on the inhalation. Exhale and round. Inhale and lengthen. 2 more times like that. And then we're going to take it into a little modified sun salutation. We're going to exhale as we sit back towards our feet and inhale, dive under the fence. Exhale, go over the fence. Inhale, dive under the fence. Exhale, go over the fence. We'll do 3 more. Using that Ujjayi breath. Pause for a moment. Stretch your hands out in front of you in child's pose. Take 1 deep inhalation, expanding the ribs. Exhale and return to all fours, rounding the back. Inhale, move forward, drop your chest to the floor, and slide it back. Exhale as you go over the fence. Inhale to dive under. If your wrists are sensitive, they can still be on those blocks or on the stacks of books. Try to keep the back of the neck long. I didn't do such a great job on the last one. Last one through. And then just find your neutral position. From here, we're going to wag our dog's tail. So head and toes go to the left and right and left and right. Feeling that lateral bend of the spine. And then take it through a circle to the left 5 times. As you do this circle, try and inhale on the extension of the circle and exhale on the roundness. Push down into your fingertips and your thumbs. And then reverse it. I find myself closing my eyes. You can keep them open if you want. And then just go into that little dance where you're pressing into those places that might need a little more movement. If you find yourself starting to stray from the practice, you can just ask yourself if you're really listening to your body and try to return to what your body needs. And then we're going to make sure that we're in that nice neutral pelvis. And if you want to add a challenge with this balancing tabletop this time, you can pick one of your blocks or even one of your books and set on your sacrum. Now you don't want to over arch into your cow. You can do this with that start one more time. And of course, you don't want to round too much into your cat because it'll slide off like that. You want to find that nice neutral position in a place where you can balance that block. And then we're going to inhale and lengthen left hand and right leg, and then lift it up with that inner spiral. Exhale and come down. We did it in a 4-part breath last time, inhaling to lengthen, exhaling to lift. Inhale, lengthen a little longer, sorry, exhale and return it. So you can do it in that 4-part breath, inhaling, exhale, inhale to lengthen, exhale to come in. Or if it's more comfortable to you, just inhale to lengthen up and exhale to come in. We'll do 3 more to even it out. Remember that internal spiral of the thigh. Keep the sacrum square. And then if you had the block on, set it to the side. Sorry if I cut you short, that felt even to me. You're going to stretch your left arm and right leg long, and then just hold this bird dog if this is enough of a challenge. Feel this really shaky. Just hold here in balancing tabletop. If you want more, bend the right foot, the right knee, I should say, to grab the right foot, and then push your flex foot up towards the ceiling, drawing your thigh towards the midline, and dropping your right hip down, lifting your chest. Come back to your Ujjayi breath. Pull your navel to your spine. Draw that right knee down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, release. Inhale, lengthen right arm, left leg. Now you can stay here in your bird dog, really gathering the ribs together and squaring your hips, trying to find your balance. Or you can bend that left knee, grab that left ankle, push that heel up towards the ceiling, and draw that left thigh towards the midline, spiraling that left hip down, opening the chest. Release, lengthen, and press back into child's pose. Try to bring heels to touch in child's pose and your fingertips to touch. Drop your chin to your chest and round that tail in. Really deepening that Ujjayi breath. Inhale, fill the lungs with air. Exhale, and return to tabletop. I'm going to turn forward just to give you a better view of this thread and needle. We're going to inhale and lift the left arm up. Exhale and thread it through. On the inhale, you can walk your right hand forward, and I have to kind of push my hips to the left as I press down through that left arm, pushing the back of the hand, the back of the forearm, the side of the arm into the floor, and really reaching that left hip over to the left, coming into my Ujjayi breath. On the next inhale, sneak that right hand back, reach that left hip up. Exhale and return to neutral. Inhale, lift your right arm up. Exhale, thread the needle. Walk your left hand forward, and then push your hips to the right slightly as you push down to the back of that right arm. and reach those left fingertips forward. Come into your Ujjayi breath here. On your next inhale, sneak that left hand back. Reach your right hand to the ceiling. Exhale and return to tabletop. Now, if that was enough of a stretch for you, stay with that. I'm going to demonstrate a more intermediate pose now. So we're going to start the same way. You're going to inhale and lift that left arm up. Exhale and thread it through, walking the right hand forward. From here, the right leg comes out to the side. The left toes turn towards the inside of that right foot. So they were facing the back of your mat, now they're facing the right foot. And then your right arm lifts up and ooh. If your arm is stuck in the air like mine, sometimes I find that if I walk that right foot forward on the diagonal and let that left foot turn a little more, I can get closer to the floor. Coming back to the Ujjayi breath, letting your gaze be straight to the ceiling unless your neck feels really loose, and then you can look towards that right arm. Try to plant that right foot firmly into the floor, feeling that little toe side. On the next inhalation, reach towards the ceiling. On the next exhalation, transition back into all fours. We're going to inhale that right hand up into the air. Exhale and thread the needle. Walk your left hand forward. Push your hips to the right. Now, if this is where you need to stay, stay here. If you want the more advanced version, that left foot reaches forward. The right foot rotates in, and the left arm reaches up towards the ceiling. Again, if this left arm is stuck, if you walk that left foot forward on the diagonal more and push into that right shoulder, you might be able to find the left fingertips to the ground. Anchor that pinky toe on the left side. Push down on that right shoulder so you're not crunching the neck. On the next inhalation, bring the left arm up. On the exhale, return to all fours. Inhale into cat. Exhale into cow. From cow, tuck the toes under. Inhale one more time, just to lengthen the spine. And exhale, start to move back towards your bent leg, downward facing dog. Plug into the index fingers and thumbs, trying to pull them towards each other. Root into the pinky finger and extend the eyes of the elbows forward. On the next exhalation, start to straighten your legs. Inhale to bend. Exhale to straighten. Your heels do not have to hit the floor. You're just trying to ease the legs or coax the legs into a straighter position. The next time you find your heels on the floor or close to it, pause. If your heels actually reach the floor, lift your toes up, close your eyes, pull the ribs together, let the shoulder blades go up towards the ears and wide position. Keep your thighs and tight breath. Inhale, lift your heels and bend your knees. And then exhale, just start to pedal through the feet. You're going toe ball, heel, not bending knees. Really walking through the feet. Coming into Uttanasana, letting the elbows fall towards the floor, clasping your elbows, letting the head be heavy. Take a slight bend in the knees, that's better for your hamstring. Release your low back, or you can keep your legs straight. If it's easy to keep your legs straight, bring your weight into the ball of your foot a little more and really let your head hang. 5 deep Ujjayi breaths here. Inhale, release the arms. Exhale, bend your knees and roll all the way. Stand. Bring your hands to your heart. Take one big inhalation. Exhale it out with a big sigh. On the inhale, bend your knees, send your hips back, lift your toes, rise into chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, hands to the floor and step back into plank. Pause here. Inhale, reach head and tail away from each other. Exhale, drop knees, chest, chin. Inhale into a baby cobra. Pulling those shoulder blades slightly together, widening your chest. Exhale, tuck the toes, pull the navel to the spine, and reach up into your downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg in the air. Exhale, draw the knee to the chest, and place your foot down into your crescent lunge. Inhale, spin that left foot to 45, and rise up into warrior one. Squaring that left hip forward. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step back into plank and lower knees, chest, chin. Inhale into baby cobra, squeezing those elbows together. Exhale, tuck the toes and press back into downward facing dog. Inhale, lift that left leg up, squaring the head. Exhale, round the back, draw the knee forward and step into your lunge. Inhale, revolve that right foot. Rise up, squaring that right hip forward. Exhale, stepping back into plank, lowering knees, chest, chin. Inhale into baby cobra. Exhale into downward facing dog. 5 deep breaths here. Rooting that index finger and thumb, lifting the toes if that's available, pulling the front of the ribs together. Inhale, lift the heel. Exhale, bend your knees. Start to walk forward. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, forward. Inhale, rise into chair. Exhale, come into Vinyasa. Inhale, chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, stepping back. Either knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhaling into baby cobra or up dog. Exhaling into downward. Inhale, lift that right leg high. Exhale, round the back. Step forward into lunge. Inhale, revolve that left foot. 45. Rise up into warrior one. Exhale, hands to the floor. Lower knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhale into up dog. Exhale into downward facing dog. Inhale, the left leg lifts. Exhale, draw it forward into lunge. Inhale, spin that right foot to the right. Exhale, hands come to the ground. And you step back into chaturanga. Inhale into up dog or baby cobra. Exhale into downward facing dog. 5 deep breaths. You can stay in your downward facing dog, or you can lift your heels and spin them to the left. Lift your heels and spin them to the right. Lift your heels and come back to center. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, bend your knees and start to walk forward into your forward fold. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bend your knees, sink the pelvis, and rise to chair. Exhale, to Tadasana. Inhale, chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Now you can choose to walk back, or you can bend your knees and get straight into chaturanga. Inhaling into up dog. Exhaling into downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, comes forward to the left. Inhale, root to rise. Exhale, hands to the floor and chaturanga. Inhale into up dog. Exhale into downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, stepping forward. Inhale, root to rise. Exhale, hands to floor, stepping back to chaturanga. Inhaling into up dog. Exhaling into downward facing dog. 5 deep breaths. I'm adding a little shoulder roll. Feel free to copy me or just stay in your downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, you can either walk forward or you can take a little hop. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise to chair. Exhale, Tadasana. Again, inhale. Exhale. 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 And settle into downward facing dog. Lift the toes if that's accessible. Press down through the index finger and the thumb. Bend the triceps back. Biceps forward. Pull those roots together. Inhale, lift the heels and look forward. Exhale, walk through a float to the front of your mat. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, the forward fold. Inhale, rise to chair. Exhale, Tadasana. Inhale, root to rise. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flatten your back. Exhale, jump to chaturanga. Inhale into up dog. Exhale into downward facing dog. Inhale, lengthen the right leg. Exhale, stepping forward. Inhale, root to rise. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale into up dog. Exhale into downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, stepping forward. Inhale, root to rise. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale into up dog. Exhale into downward facing dog. 5 deep breaths. Looking down through index and thumb. Letting the shoulders upwardly rotate. Pulling the ribs together in the front. Lifting the chest. Inhale, bend the knees on the floor. Exhale, little float forward. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale into chair. Hold chair. 5 deep breaths. Pull the abs in. Send the weight back over your heels. Try and pull the biceps equal to the ears. Let the ribs pull in. Exhale all the air out completely. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, Tadasana. If you don't have your blocks aligned on either side of your mat, do so now. So, again, we're going to inhale and come down and up into chair. Exhale, bring your hands into Namaste or Anjali. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, bring your right elbow to the outside of your left thigh. Try and keep your knees together and do 5 deep breaths in this twisted chair. Roll that left shoulder back. Try and pull those left ribs up and back and the right ribs under and forward. See if you can sink a little lower. Transfer the weight to the left foot. Step that right foot back into your crescent lunge. Use that right tricep on the outside of your left leg. Reach to press into that leg and push with your left leg into that right tricep. Reach back with the right foot. You can turn your gaze to the ceiling if that feels good. Now you can either release your right hand to the floor and lift your left arm up, coming into a modified revolved side angle, or you can bring your hand to that block and lift your belly off your thigh. In the full form of the pose, this right foot would actually be at 45 and you'd be squaring your hips, twisting your ribs around. Take whichever version is right for you. On the next exhalation, step your foot forward, come back into that twisted chair. Inhale and come up through chair. Exhale into Tadasana. Take a moment. Settle your breath. Close your eyes. Find your balance. Open your eyes. Inhale into chair. Exhale into Namaste. Inhale, grow long, head and tail away from each other. Exhale and twist, left elbow to outside of right knee. Try or thigh. Try and get the knees together. Come into your Ujjayi breath. On the next inhale, transfer your weight to your right foot. Exhale and step back into your twisted crescent, pushing that left tricep into the right thigh and the right thigh into the left tricep. Pulling that left hip bone towards the floor. And you can either straighten your arms coming into this revolved side angle, modified as a revolved side angle. We're not taking the arm overhead. Or you can use the block that's beside you. Reach down to. If you're using the block, make sure your belly's lifted off your thigh. Gaze can go up to the ceiling. You can revolve that back foot if you like. On the next exhalation, step back into your twisted chair. On the inhale, come back to your chair. Exhale to Tadasana. Take a moment. Close your eyes. Find your balance. Slow your breath. Open your eyes. Inhale into chair. Exhale, sink a little lower. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, rotate towards the left. Inhale, transfer that weight and step back into crescent lunge. Now, your hand can go to the block or to the floor. You're going to step that right leg in and try and square that right hip to the floor and come into revolved triangle. If your hand is not on the block, then it's down here on the outside of the foot. I'm trying not to let my hip flip out to the side, but letting that right hip reach down to the floor. My gaze is either forward or up at the end. I'm trying to keep my sacrum flat as possible. Inhale, returning back into the twist. Exhale, center. Inhale into chair. Exhale into Tadasana. One deep breath here, in and out. On your next inhale, move up into chair. Exhale, sit a little lower. Inhale, rotate. Exhale, deep. Inhale, transfer the weight to the right. Exhale, step back with the left. Inhale, lengthen into my revolved side angle, or again, under the floor. Step that left foot in and straighten both legs, coming into the revolved triangle. Really working that that left hip down. Inhale, lengthen back into that revolved side angle. Exhale, coming back through your revolved chair. Inhale into chair. Exhale into Tadasana. Inhale, sitting into chair. Exhale and lowering down into your yogic squat or coming to the floor in any way that works for your needs. Inhale, lengthen the legs out into Vinyasa. Roll your shoulders back and down. Activate your legs, lifting your heels off the ground. Drop your chin to your chest. 5 Ujjayi breaths. Inhale, release the heels, lift the head. Exhale, pull your left knee into your chest. Use that leg to split yourself very upright, elongating your spine. Inhale in here. Exhale, reach down And grab the pinky toe edge of your foot, bringing your leg up into this modified oak pose. Now, if this is as far as you want to go, just use that knee, pulling it into the chest to create the twist to go back. If you want more, lengthen that leg on the inhale. Push the foot into the right hand and reach back with the left hand to create a twist. Look back over towards that left hand. 3, 5 deep ujjayi breaths. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, and place that left foot on the outside of the right leg. Keep your right toe straight up to the ceiling. Left arm goes behind you. Right arm reaches up. Exhale and twist across that blade. Sorry, bring the right arm on the outside of the left side to twist. Look back over your left shoulder. Use the left arm to push your spine straight. Half Lord of the Fishes. Inhale, look forward. Exhale. Inhale into Vinyasa. Exhale, pull that right knee into the chest. Inhale, lengthen the spine even more. Exhale, grab onto the outside of that pinky toe and bring the leg up as you go into the twist. Now you can use the inhale to grow taller and twist further, or you can inhale and straighten the leg and exhale. 5 deep breaths here. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, place the right foot on the outside of the left leg. Inhale, lift that left arm up. Exhale, twist across that right thigh. Using that left tricep to push the thigh back and the right thigh to push into the left tricep. Right arm splits the spine and pushes you straighter as you go into the twist. Make sure those left toes are straight up. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, and counter twist. Inhale into Vinyasa. Exhale and roll down your spine slowly. Bend your knees into constructive rest position. Bring your arms into cactus. Walk your feet out wider than your back. And then windshield wiper your legs over to the right as your head turns. If you want more out of this pose, take your right heel on top of your left knee. Push your tailbone forward and just breathe into that left back. Inhale, returning to center. Exhale, drop the knees to the left, look to the right. If you want more, hook that left heel on top of the right thigh. Push your tailbone forward. Feel that stretch in the right thigh. Inhale, return to center. Line your heels up with your sits bones. Find your block. Lift your pelvis. You can either place it on the low level, the middle level, or the high level. Whatever is right for your body. Walk your feet a little closer to your hands, or your hands a little closer to your feet. Make sure that the inner thighs are engaged so your legs aren't spread wide, that your knees line up with your toes. And then just close your eyes and release into that block. Now you can stay here, or if you want a little more, you can walk your legs straight and reach your arms overhead. Bend your knees, walk your feet back towards the block, bring your hands down, push into the backs of the arms to lift your pelvis and remove the block. Pull your knees into your chest, reach your feet up, make a happy baby, pushing your feet down into the floor, pushing your tailbone down into the floor, reaching up with your heels. Pull your knees into your chest, kiss your knees if that's okay. Inhale, lengthen out. Exhale and release to Shavasana. Palms to the ceiling. Shoulder blades against the ribs. Flush the buttocks and move out of the way. Close your eyes. Take a deep inhalation. On the exhalation. Let everything. Your legs. Pelvis heavy. Your ribs heavy. Your arms heavy. Your head. Let your viscera back. Your ribs. Right, your lung. Heart. Your brain side backwards to the back. Rise back to the back. Take one more deep breath and exhale. If you have time, stay in Shavasana. If you're like me and you took into the practice, bring your arms over your head, take a big yawn, stretch. Let the arms circle around, pull your knees into your chest, one big squeeze, lift your head, and then wrap yourself up to seated. Come into a comfortable cross-legged seat. Hands coming to Anjali Mudra. We'll feel our practice. Namaste. The question is, why was I in such a hurry to end the practice? The answer is, my daughter took you. All right, yogis, have a good day. See you at the next session.